welcome to B-Ball Summit, a new innovative basketball radio show. Our show brings the basketball community from around the world together to discuss job opportunities and the latest news and events trending in basketball. We provide the only platform for fans, players, and basketball executives to interact and share current basketball news happening around the world. B-Ball Summit Radio, for basketball fans who want to be the first to know.
Check it out.
Have you worked that out or figured out how you're going to, pick your coaches and the criteria for your coaches and what type of coaches that you're going to have?
Well, I think that eventually you're going to run into guys who want to be coached by someone that they know and feel is making them better every day. I think that was one of my initiative was to do the Canadian Basketball League. Canada is a young country in basketball, even though Naismith was a Canadian who invented a game. But it's, I think I have a special gift in understanding how to take someone who's really talented and buffing him out and helping him understand all the hurdles he's going to run into.
Right. Now, how long will the season be? That's the second question they ask.
Second question is we would sign them to come up in October, and there'd be basically October and November would be there'd be some exhibition games in October and November. The season would start December 11th, and then they would play 32 games through the first week of April. And what we're hoping to do is sign some guys for more than a year, sign them to 2- and 3-year contracts if they fit the community and fit the coach. You can always put a buyout clause in the contract, so if the player got a better opportunity, he could buy out the contract and move on. The season has been put together in a certain manner so that the coaching staff and the players, it's more like a European season that you are going to have to commit to practice and the development, so that when the games do come and the TV lights come on, that a player can perform, and that it's about the players and the teams and not the coaches. All the people who've worked for me and seen how I operate, they know I won't call them unless the kid has a real chance. The first thing you have to do is give the reality check to the player and help him understand, look, you have to care enough about yourself to make yourself better. And I'm going to show you the things in which you think you're doing well, that it's not about teaching a player to play well. It's about teaching him to play against great players. When really the player, he has to be prepared to play against the top 4 players at his position in the whole league. And that's what has to be the mentality. Anything less than that allows the player to fail. So I don't try to prepare a guy to get into the NBA. I'm pounding him right from the start that you need to do this so you can get to your second contract. That's extremely important. I read a stat today where only 16% of second rounders get to the second contract.
How you doing, Coach Carter? I had a quick question. In terms of starting the Canadian Basketball League, do you think there are also going to be other opportunities, not only for coaches, but also for individuals seeking to work as executives within the league who want to develop that skill set to possibly work into the NBA or overseas as well?
Yeah, I would expect we'll be posting the jobs on Teamwork online. I believe they'll be posted no later than next Tuesday. And the jobs that are being posted are all on the business side. So we've gotten so far down the road that we felt that we would prefer to see talented people, young people across North America, and they could use this opportunity to jumpstart their career and have something on their resume. Because if you're really good at understanding the financials and how a sports team operates, I believe there will be additional opportunities for you.
As far as once you got over to Spain and played over there, a thing we always try to tell players about is transitioning to playing overseas, how tough it's going to be. It's not going to be like playing in college. Was there anything that really stood out to you, the hardest part for you to get comfortable in Spain over there and the team you're with, or any issues you had?
I think what I noticed just was with just the difference between with playing in America and then transferring to playing overseas, what I noticed was it was more of a team-oriented, style of play. So, it was more so, everyone being able to, move the ball, making sure coach was saying, we have to make sure we have good ball movement to be able to get the best shot. I kind of understood it, and, it was a good transformation for me to be able to adjust, because at first it was kind of, difficult, being used to, playing in America, where it's kind of sometimes, individual, where, somebody's trying to score, 20 plus points or whatever, and, not thinking about, their teammates or anything. And what I also noticed as well, winning is, very big over there. Individual stats is important, but over, in Europe, they really, emphasize, the importance of winning. And, that really helped me out a lot and helped me to, get acclimated to, the whole, new form of the European game. I think the best advice I would give is to, just take everything one day at a time and just to seize, every single day, when they're, overseas for, their first year, and just try to do, whatever they can to be able just to succeed and to win. Because I've noticed, that's what's important. And for, themselves individually, there's, a lot of time when, you're going overseas with practices and in between games, there's time and gaps to where, they can get in the gym and actually, focus on, developing their game, within the season. So I would just advise them, to continuously, work hard every day, and give it your best every single day.